What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we're bringing something pretty cool for you. Today we're going to be talking about the Canik Mete, except we're going to be talking about the little guy, the MC9. This is maybe the hottest release of SHOT Show in 2023, and I see the reason for it. Canik brings a lot of cool stuff to the table for actually a pretty cheap price. They usually bring a pretty reliable, pretty accurate firearm that has a lot of features for a lower price than your standard Glocks and M&Ps. And now they've finally made a micro 9mm. Certainly the hottest category of firearm in the United States, and for good reason. It brings a size to capacity to weight ratio that people really enjoy, with a capable caliber and a pretty capable capacity. And Canik has also done that now. Along the lines of the P365, the Shield Plus, the Hellcat, and I shot the IWI Masada Slim yesterday. We have another entry into that category, and I think it's going to be a good one, but we'll have to see. The Canik Mete MC9 is a polymer frame striker fired pistol. This one is actually two-tone, but they do come in a bunch of different colors. Comes with steel sights on it, which has a ledge on it that you can rack if you need to. Comes with an optic system that's capable for the Holosun 507K Shield RMS pattern, which is the standard today. It has ambi controls, swappable magazine release, that pre-cocked striker trigger that everybody loves, and it has a pretty good grip. Comes with a 12+1 and a 15+1 magazine out of the box. You also have good texture, you have back straps, and you have a lot of real estate on the slide to actually work with without making the bore axis too high to be bothersome. It actually comes with a light rail as well, and some serrations on the front of the trigger guard with an undercut trigger guard similar to the IWI Masada that we shot yesterday. 22-ounce overall weight, making it pretty standard for around the Shield Plus weight, and then it has a 3-inch barrel. One of the things I noticed out of the box that I really liked is that it came with a flat magazine, but it also came with a pinky extender, which I just popped off and put on there really quick. It doesn't add any more rounds or anything like that. It just gives you a little bit more room for your hand, and I like that because I run those on all my carry guns. I don't need to go out and find one. It came with it right out of the box. It also came with a holster, magazine loader, and a few other things like Canik notoriously does. We also have a loaded chamber indicator and all kinds of other features on it that you would expect from the Canik series. It really is just a shrunken Canik Mete, and that's kind of cool. It's very similar to the Shield Plus or the P365. There's bigger versions, there's smaller versions, so you can use a bigger version for competition and home defense and a smaller version for carry. The nice thing I like about the Micro 9s is they're just big enough and just enough capacity that you could use them for home defense while still being a very comfortable overall carry platform. And I can see this guy being very comfortable to carry, and if it does well today, I probably will fit it into my carry rotation, but we'll have to see. First, I do want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. It's because of you guys we have guns and ammo and cool shit on the channel. If you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. Just go to the link in the description. Also in that description is a local shelter from Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. I'd really appreciate if you would click that link in the description, go to the donate page, donate a few bucks to those kids. They could really use your help. And finally, I do want to mention Canik, because Canik did send this to us for review, and I won't change my opinion on the gun at all. We've taken a couple reviews from them, and then we've done a lot of independent ones as well. You can feel free to look back on those and see that no matter what happens with this gun, good or bad, I will let you know. I can be wrong, but I'll never lie to you. With that said, let's go down and shoot this on the range, see what happens. All right, so we're gonna be out here shooting it. We're gonna try it at 75, although it's hard to say. We got a pretty good wind here, so we're gonna be trying to hide a little bit from it, so the footage might look a little different than normal, but it's such a nice day today. It's in the 40s, and in Iowa, that's pretty impressive. So we're gonna try to make the best of it. Woo! Oh, that trigger reset is something. The short trigger reset.
Wow, that's a lot.
Pretty solid hits for 75 though.
Yeah,
no?
with irons.
Right out of the gate. Well, I shoot Caniks well, and they have good triggers and good sights, so it makes it easier. All right, so now we're at 50 yards hiding behind a shed, and we're gonna throw that 15 round mag in, see what happens. So much louder back here. I was trying to shoot over that barrel so I had half the target to aim at. Can't hit that small one though. Nah, I can't hit that small one at all. We're at like 55. That's pretty good, especially for shooting at about half a target presentation. I mean, that's pretty impressive accuracy for this guy.
How's the recoil feeling?
Oh, it's really good. I want to go up and shoot it fast. The problem is it's the wind tunnel, you know. It's bad for the audio and it's a little chilly. So we'll shoot a couple here and then we'll move up. I still can't get that small one for some reason. I want that guy so bad. That little C-zone. I don't know if you can see that, but I got like half a C-zone target hanging over that barrel. And it's kind of like a shoot, no shoot from here. And I'm trying to hit that, but that damn target's smaller than the sights from here. There we go. See if we can get it one more time. Nope, let's move up.
Okay.
It's a lot easier from 40. All right, so concealed carry pistol. Let's shoot some concealed carry distance. And for once, it's actually not windy here. I would have been shooting here the whole time if I would have known that.
It's like the Twilight Zone.
It is a little weird. It's fast. I expected it to be, oh, shitty reload. Got my glove stuck. This thing has a murderous trigger reset. Missed that last one, but I got them all. Wow. Oh yeah.
Man, those mags are going super fast,
They do
huh?
go fast, don't they? All right, now full-size IPSC target at 7 yards, the MC9.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am. What'd you think of that?
You know what? To me, this feels a bit snappier than yesterday, but we changed the ammo, so.
It's true. We are using a little bit hotter Federal with this as opposed.
And
so this is Blazer, right? Yep.
Yes.
This is Blazer brass.
I would also say this is more difficult to rack.
Okay, well that's good to know.
Okay.
Give me another one, will you?
What?
Pop a few off.
Oh yeah, of course.
Damn girl, you keep shooting like that, we're gonna have to go inside and take care of something.
Am I saying things?
You say whatever you want. Say whatever you want to say.
I don't know if I like this as much as the IWI Masada Slim, since I literally shot them back to back. I would say that this one doesn't feel as comfortable in my hands.
Well, that's funny because I actually think that's a little more comfortable for me because the grip is a little thicker. So I think it's because of the little hands, to be honest, because I actually shot that. I mean, the IWI was great, but I think I like that better.
And I think I like it the other way around.
That's weird.
A house divided.
A house divided. So, first impressions of the gun, you said that you thought the recoil impulse was better than the IWI. I think it's better in the Canik. Part of that could be due to the difference in ammo. We shot different ammo yesterday that we did today, so that's not a fair comparison between the two. But I felt, as far as ergonomically at least, that the grip was bigger and thicker than the IWI for me, and I think that's probably why you liked it. You can get a little higher in the IWI, but I have a little bit more surface area on the Canik, so I can control it with my left hand a little better, which I like. I like the undercut a lot. I like the ergonomics. I like that it actually has a little bit bigger slide because I can get a hold of that guy a little bit better. Now, I didn't put an optic on this like I did the IWI because this might be a carry gun for me, and I personally don't carry guns with optics if they're micro optics. I like a full-size RMR or a full-size SRO. If it's a micro optic, I generally don't carry it. And the reason for that is a lot of times during sight presentation, I have a hard time acquiring a good sight picture with background through an optic, and I'm a really good iron sight shooter already, so that doesn't bother me so much. Now, the thing that kind of separated the two for me personally was going to be the trigger. The trigger on this gun is fucking fantastic. It's got that pre-cock striker trigger, and it is heavier than something like a Rival or something like Dark Side or anything like that. However, I like this for carry better because it does have a heavier trigger, maybe like 4 pounds instead of like 3, which is really nice. But the reset is astonishingly short and very positive. And I felt like I could pile those rounds off very quickly and very accurately up close. And for me, for a concealed carry gun, that's the most important thing. That 0 to 7, 0 to 15 yard range, that's gonna be the range you live in. The 90 yards and the 75 yards and all the stuff that we shoot on film is just to get a good grasp of the accuracy, and it's fun to shoot, but the reality of a concealed carry situation is you might have to shoot a very accurate shot at 7 yards. You might have to hit, you know, that medulla, or you might have to shoot a hostage shot or something like that. But as far as 0 to 15, this thing's a demon. It shot really well, it was very accurate, and it was very reliable. Now, as far as a full controlled ambi gun, and for the price this comes out at around $450, I think, it's another exceptional gun for a do-it-all gun at a very low price point, along with the Shield, the Masada, the Hellcat, and the P365. I think this is gonna hang very well with those guns, and if it comes in at a little bit lighter of a price than the Shield or the 365, I think you're gonna have an absolute solid winner here. You have an optic system, you have a great trigger, you've got good grip, you've got Canik now, which has a good following. Unlike 10, 11 years ago when they were kind of a boutique pistol, nowadays they're everywhere. People I see shoot them in competition, I see people even carrying them for self-defense and using these guns for home defense because they've kind of ironed out all the kinks they used to have, and now they're a good, solid, durable gun. And I think going forward, I'm actually gonna enjoy shooting this. Just like the IWI Masada Slim, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing the 1,000 round review of this, and I'll give you an update when we get there. Now, this is not a review, it's just the first 100 rounds, but so far, so good. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please support your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.